So this is Ominous from Run It Back, and today I have Benkai from PRX. So first of all, Benkai, commiserations on the loss. Now, I want to get your thoughts on. I'll take you back a couple of days when the bracket originally came out. What were your thoughts on playing DRX again on the stage? Obviously, you played them last time in Berlin as well.
First off, thanks for congratulating us on losing. That's the first. That's quite funny. Um, our initial thoughts on when we drew DRX in the first game, basically we were just like, oh, come on, like, here we go again, that kind of thing. And I honestly feel that I would have been a lot happier just playing any other team except them because it kind of feels like we always have to play them. So case in point was last year in Berlin. Our first draw was against them. And if we won LCQ, like the last chance qualifiers last year, we would have had to play them again at
Yeah.
Champions, which was pretty crazy. And now, like, we have to play them again. So, it's kind of getting pretty boring.
Okay. Sorry about the input lag. I actually said commiserations on the loss. Maybe got lost in translation or something. Okay, so now obviously I know that I'm from Singapore as well, and I know that you guys scrim DRX quite often. So, and I've also known that you guys stopped scrimming them over the last 30 days. So, what changes did you make, and did you think that these changes, especially on the first map on Haven, like did you catch them off guard because of these changes? Maybe because of the comp change or something?
Um, I wouldn't say that our agent comp was specifically designed to counter their play style. It was just something that we've been practicing with the entire time. And basically stopped practicing them because I'm not gonna lie, every time we practice them we just get like smashed in scrims. So it's just like everybody would just get upset and the mood would get down. So I feel like in the end we didn't really like end up learning anything. It's just like a morale destroying scrim.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, and lastly, about Jing. Obviously, it's his first ever LAN. The kid is on playing on the big stage. So how did you like, guys? Did you guys give him a prep talk or something? Because he was insane on the first map.
hmm I think we have the same. He basically is basically the same thought process with what we did with Shiba. And we basically just told him that it's all right, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. Like, it really doesn't matter. That's something that we always emphasize in this team. And towards the end, we just started like hyping him up as much as we can because you can kind of feel that he was a bit nervous. So we just helped him get rid of some of the nerves throughout the end. Yeah, at least on the first map. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the second map then, the Yoru pick? Was it something for this, or you guys, because obviously you guys have ran this back in APAC qualifiers as well. So did you guys think that this would work again over here, or did you guys make some changes to the comp here as well?
Honestly speaking, we didn't really make any changes. If there was, it would only be to counter the way that they were playing, like their play style, and we'll just like adjust our timings a bit here and there. But Bind was always just something that we had in our back pocket, and yeah, I guess we didn't really scrim other teams hard enough to learn what could happen to us. And while back in APEC, we've only had success with that comp. So coming here was like a different story. Yeah.
Mm. And then what do you think of DRX? Like obviously it was working out in the beginning, but was the second or third map, they obviously it looked like they started adapting to your play style. So what would you say to them? Like,
Um, I'm not gonna lie, they played really well after like on the second and third map. On the first map, we kind of felt that they were feeling the pressure quite a bit too much. Like they
mm,
were putting their hands in their heads and whatever. So we just kind of took advantage of their nerves and we just like took the fight to them on the first map. But on the second and third map, I felt that they composed themselves really well, and then they just started playing and adapting to our play style. And yeah, that in the end, we just couldn't keep up with like what they were changing like here and there, and they really played really well. Honestly, I pretty much have them to win the entire thing if they do keep up this this form. Yeah.
That's awesome. And finally, about your future opponents. Obviously, it's the low bracket run now. How confident are you? And who do you want to face, Optic or the Guard?
Hmm. Um, Regardless of who we face, I feel like we are gonna be having like a pretty good mentality going into it, like a good mood, atmosphere here and there. Um, in terms of who we want to face, I guess playing the guard would be nice because we've already played Optic in scrims and we kind of really like know how they kind of play. I wouldn't say enough to beat them, but we just know how they play. And I guess playing the guard would be like a breath of fresh air, because they're just like new kid on the block kind of thing where they just came out of nowhere and just swept the entire NA scene. So it'd be nice to be able to like experience that.
Okay, and finally, some thoughts on the celebration. Will we see something even more crazier next time?
Uh, as in my walkout.
Yeah, yeah, the walkout celebration.
Uh, I'm not sure yet. I'll just see where my humor takes me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Once again, thank you for your time, Benkai, and good luck on the low bracket run.
Thank you.
Thank you.